Please tell your friends about the Bega Valley Festival in November 2021-22. A keynote speaker is Jerry Colby Williams, avid seed saver and noted ABC Gardening Australia personality. The festival has a theme of communities in transition and is a celebration of where we've been, where we are and where we're going. To book your stand, go to begavalleyfestival.com.au or call 6492 5000 for a mail pack to be sent to you.
We're here at the Farmers Market in Bega and we're just asking people about what they think about community gardens and why they think it's a good idea to have community gardens in Bega. So yeah, we'll see what responses we get.
Well, a community garden in Bega I think would be good for the community and bringing people closer together. It would be a really good use of local skills and resources, probably encourage more organic produce consumption and cutting down on food miles.
Well, it would be great for people who rent, I think, to be able to have a consistent garden space, because if people move, then they lose all that effort and energy they've put into their garden. So I think it's awesome for people who rent. Yeah, it's just a consistent way they can maintain a food production and it brings people together. It's a great way to hang out and meet people, and yeah, I think it's really positive.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, good for the bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make honey. I think it's a good idea. Where are you going to put them?
Well, at the moment we're looking at a few sites. The racecourse, the old racecourse is one of them.
Yeah. That's good, close to town, nice chocolate flats, river flats.
Oh, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. What do you think would be good about it?
That people learn about the values of having a garden, about what good foods to eat, and just getting people generally back into working with the earth.
Yeah. Great, thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
We're just asking people what they think would be good about having community gardens in Bega.
We're only visitors.
So are you?
We're from Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
We've only been here 5
we're
minutes.
from Melbourne.
All right, okay, we'll have a nice time.
Yes, thank you
It's a lovely
very
place
much.
to visit.
I'm sure it would be very well appreciated.
Yes, I think it would.
Because we've got them out at Children's Farm and Garden at Collingwood.
Oh, okay.
There's a big one out there.
And what do you think of the benefits of community gardens?
People grow the stuff and then they come and they can take it and pay for it at the gate and all that kind of thing, and it's all homegrown. And it's like in England when they have allotments. It's run on that principle.
So
I reckon it'd be a good idea.
Oh, okay, well thank you for your ideas. Thanks.
Oh yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, what do you think would be good about it for Bega community?
Oh well, at least people it could be shared amongst other people.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
I just think that it'd benefit people in having a sense of community again, and a project that unifies everybody, and also connecting to the earth and recognising where the food comes from, and all putting our collective energy into that would be beautiful. Because a lot of people, I guess including me, haven't had much experience in gardening, and so as you're learning, everyone can share their knowledge, and I think that'd be beautiful.
Great. Thanks.
That'd be good for kids around here to do.
Yeah.
Dan used to have a centre here that could do things, but not no more.
Yeah, right.
So learn to grow vegetables, and that'd be good for them.
Yeah.
We asked John Champagne, permaculture tutor at the Community College, about upcoming courses. You can still book to attend the Permaculture Diploma course.
I think it's really important to choose the course where you're going to live. Much of the content is species specific, so if I'm talking something like legumes in an orchard system, I'll name legumes that I know work in this area, or if I'm teaching in another area, I'll find out. So a lot of the information is specific to the region. So if you think you're going to live in the subtropics, in northern Queensland, don't do a course in Melbourne, and so I think that's the general rule in terms of choosing a particular course to do.
Nicholas, a local business person and cycling enthusiast, in conjunction with the Ostcom developers, has created a Cyclerides website. Cyclerides enables you to map your rides using GPS data overlaid to Google Maps, among other things. Registration in Cyclerides is free, and you can post cycling events, download popular rides, send messages to your local riding group, and a lot more. Over the next few episodes of Transition TV, we'll hear from Andy and see some of the amazing tools that are changing the way we view transport, tourism, and community mapping in a transition world.
First of all, the idea behind the Cyclerides website is for people to share their rides. They can do this by using a GPS device and uploading their data. They simply go for a ride with a GPS device, and there are cycle-specific GPS devices. They then upload that data onto the website, and it creates a map which overlays onto a Google Earth, or Google map I should say, an elevation guide so you can see the elevation and the hills and how hilly it is, and a description so users or people visiting the site and members of the Cyclerides community can go there and search for a ride in any particular area and easily see how long it is, how hard it is, and all sorts of things like that.
Our social network has revealed a widespread pattern in communities responding to the desire for better food, clean energy, a resilient economy, and a more fulfilling lifestyle. The good news is that people all over the world are getting together, creating solutions and managing change, spontaneously, uncoordinated, and without leadership. Projects like the Nethercote Markets, next on the 5th of September, are happening all over the world. The Cooma Community Gardens Lawns to Lunches workshop series starts here on Saturday the 5th of September, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Uniting Church, Soho Street, Cooma. Workshop 1, create a no-dig veggie patch. There are 4 workshops a month for 2 months. Visit the website for details. David Holmgren is widely credited as one of the co-originators of permaculture. We've asked if he would run a one-day workshop on his latest book, Future Scenarios, and the transition process which came out of permaculture. This is a rare opportunity to spend a day with David in a workshop and delve into his thoughts on what the future possibilities may hold for us in the exciting new world of energy descent. Jim, welcome to Australia. You're on a tour of the country to investigate some of the transition initiatives. And what have you found so far?
I found there are a lot of groups, mostly a lot in small towns, which is really good. In the States, at least in our area, small towns seem to kind of be ignoring it. We're hoping that more of that will happen as time goes by. But we have so many organizations in Houston that are kind of working some on top of the other, repeating just because we're so spread out. Houston's spread out over large areas, so we may have one group on far north and one group on the far south that are doing the same thing. We're trying to set up a communication system so that everyone knows what everyone else is doing and can share resources and information.